Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, and that's your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20.
It was uncovered that MrBeast is faking his philanthropy videos to make it seem as though he is doing more good than he actually is.
In this video, we're curing 1,000 people's blindness.
And what if I told you MrBeast didn't actually pay to cure 1,000 people's blindness?
Jimmy, we've tried reaching out to you via registered mail, phone calls, messages. Get in touch with us. Give us a call. We'd love to make things right.
When you introduce contestants that you aren't paying, right, and you get together sort of random people or YouTubers who are not part of your bullshit pre-decided scheme, then they are actually getting tricked because they're going into these challenges thinking they can actually win $1 million.
MrBeast, once hailed as the king of YouTube philanthropy and the internet's favorite millionaire, is now facing a series of monumental failures and controversies that have rocked his empire. From his fast food franchise to his so-called charitable endeavors, let's take a deep dive into the saga of MrBeast's downfall. A fall from grace that just left fans and critics alike losing their respect for him. Before we get into the video, I just want to mention that all the information I've gathered in this video is directly from the internet, and I have not personally met or interacted with MrBeast. Secondly, this video's sole purpose is not to hate on him, but instead to show people the controversies and allegations that exist against him and give my view on whether they're justified or not. So to start off, MrBeast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, is a prominent YouTube personality, entrepreneur and philanthropist, widely recognized for his extravagant challenge-based videos and large-scale charitable efforts. He was born on May 7, 1998 in Wichita, Kansas. MrBeast began his YouTube career at the age of 13, initially creating videos under various usernames before settling on MrBeast 6000. His early content primarily focused on gaming, commentary and reaction videos. In the beginning, his channel did not stand out much compared to other creators in the YouTube community. His early content featured typical YouTube fares such as let's play videos and commentary on video games like Minecraft. However, the turning point came in 2017 when Jimmy began experimenting with viral, attention-grabbing videos. Innovative and viral challenges, generosity and philanthropy were the main themes of his videos, making him stand out compared to other creators. He spent huge sums of money on his videos and it really paid off with all the clout and fame he got in return. If you made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing, as I make all these videos by myself and it takes a lot of time and effort. So it would be a big help and mean the world to a small creator like me.
MrBeast made from MrBeast Burger. Apparently, he broke the record for the most burgers sold in it. Now, each burger costs around $2 to make, but they're selling them for $9? Who are you, Gordon Ramsay? Now, MrBeast Burger has made over $150 million in revenue.
In 2020, MrBeast took the fast food world by storm, launching Beast Burger. The concept was very ambitious, a delivery-only ghost kitchen serving up burgers nationwide. And he highlighted that with every burger sold, a part of the proceeds were meant to go to charity. But what started as a hype machine quickly unraveled. Despite the initial buzz and massive online promotion, the reality was far from appetizing. Customers complained about the food's quality, the coldness of their meals, and the overall inconsistency. Many who tried it found that it wasn't the viral experience they were promised. The hype fizzled out fast, and even with all the resources MrBeast has, the fast food chain couldn't deliver a lasting product. Beast Burger's failure wasn't just in the food, it was in the execution too. He did not have any designated restaurants for making the burgers and instead used a concept called ghost kitchens. Ghost kitchens are essentially restaurants without the dining space. Their focus is to sell and fulfill online food orders for delivery using third-party apps like Grubhub, Uber Eats and DoorDash, or with their own delivery operation. As a result, they typically have no visible storefront. This meant that he relied on already existing kitchens and restaurants to make the food, and did not have to invest in staff and equipment. With ghost kitchens only available in select areas, the service became hard to trust, and the brand was tarnished by poor quality. Despite millions of dollars invested, Beast Burger was another L in a series of failed ventures. With all of this happening, some critics began questioning the true intent behind MrBeast Burger. Was it a charitable project, or just another way to cash in on his massive platform?
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch. Yeah! Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese. Ooh. We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better. Come in close and look at the queso cheese in Lunchly versus whatever that is. Oh, drip versus stick. I like my cheese drippy, bro. I like my cheese drippy, bro.
MrBeast's name had been linked to a number of shady business ventures. One of the most notorious was his involvement in Lunchly, a subscription meal service. In 2021, MrBeast partnered with Lunchly, promising that users will get gourmet meals delivered directly to their doors. Unfortunately, the company quickly folded after a series of complaints and accusations of dishonesty. The meals were often late, of poor quality, or completely different from what was promised in the promotional materials. Additionally, they were unhealthy, and there were many cases where people found mold and fungus in the food.
I think Howard do the first. Is that the not?
These are molded. Okay, so these ones are supposed to be good until December, and we just got them from the store. It says used by December 8th, 2024, and today's date is October 16th. So these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe, especially like kids that are so young. They may not know what mold looks like, so they might just eat it.
In an era of urban lifestyle diseases like diabetes and thyroid, this food is very unhealthy for children. Many doctors and health influencers have also complained about promoting such a meal to the younger generation. It is clear that the target audience were children, and at a young age it's important for children to eat natural food for their growth and development. And Lunchly was the complete opposite of that. Lunchly basically consists of a Feastables chocolate bar, a bottle of Logan Paul and KSI's Prime, and a snack like mini pizza or nachos, which are all junk food. And it's not healthy for anyone to consume energy drinks on a daily basis. According to Logan Paul, one of its founders, its unique selling point is that it has drippy cheese.
I like my cheese drippy, bro.
But you know what else comes with drippy cheese? The company's downfall seemed inevitable, but the real kicker was MrBeast's role in it. Was he fully aware of the issues, or was he just another celebrity figurehead cashing in on his massive platform? Either way, the failure reflected poorly on him, and Lunchly became one of the many embarrassing marks on his business record. As I mentioned earlier, one of the things that made MrBeast a household name was his philanthropic stunts. The massive giveaways and charity challenges are what drew in millions of subscribers. But as his empire grew, so did the controversy surrounding the true nature of his charity work. It was revealed that Beast Philanthropy, the supposed charity arm of MrBeast, wasn't actually as charitable as it appeared. Many questioned how much of the money raised actually went to charitable causes versus being reinvested into MrBeast's own media projects or promotion. Critics accused him of using philanthropy as a marketing tool rather than an altruistic endeavor. The dishonesty and lack of transparency left many fans disillusioned, casting a shadow over his giving persona. One of his biggest philanthropy projects was Team Seas, and his goal was to basically clean the oceans. He raised over $33 million of funds for this and was only able to clean enough plastic that would be polluted in 8 hours. People are saying that cleaning the ocean will not solve the issue of plastic pollution, but instead, he could have invested that amount in negotiating with the polluting companies, which I truly agree with. Although he had a good motive, his project failed due to poor execution again. However, some people had questions about how the funds were being used. For example, another one of his projects, Team Trees, did a lot of good. But some environmentalists pointed out that the trees alone might not address the deeper issue of deforestation. And statistically, the trees that he planted every year were less than 0.03% of the trees that are being chopped down every year, making it very insignificant. Others questioned whether the money raised was being used efficiently, with critics suggesting that administrative and marketing costs may have taken up a significant portion of the donations. So while these projects weren't scams, some felt that they might have been overhyped or too focused on branding and publicity, rather than solving the deeper environmental issues. Next, let's talk about one of MrBeast's most famous charity stunts, feeding 10,000 hungry people. In these viral videos, MrBeast and his team give away food to homeless individuals or host massive giveaways to them. While many of these videos are heartwarming and showcase a lot of generosity, they've also sparked some criticism. Some argue that while the giveaways are great, they're just quick fixes and they don't address the root causes of poverty or homelessness. These kind of gestures, although well-intentioned, can make it seem like philanthropy is just about handing out money or food for a quick video rather than creating real lasting change. And while no one's saying that these giveaways are scams, the way they presented it might mislead viewers into thinking that such acts alone can solve deep societal issues. To put it simply, his philanthropy seems to be narrowed down and put into a scope that only glorifies him and his brand image. The reality is often hidden and the truth is exaggerated using many tactics like editing and CGI.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
One of the most frequent critiques leveled at MrBeast charity projects is that he monetizes them by turning them into highly viewed YouTube content. While his donations and philanthropy are real, the massive views and ad revenues from these videos are often seen as a way for him to generate income, raising questions about whether his charity work is partly designed to serve his brand. So the question I want to ask you guys is it really charity if he's profiting off it? The key issue that keeps coming up in MrBeast's charitable efforts is the lack of transparency. While he does a lot of good, the question remains: how much of the money raised actually goes directly to charity? Sometimes the administrative costs, marketing and video production take up a chunk of the funds. This raises concerns about whether these projects are as efficient as they could be. When people donate millions of dollars of their hard-earned money, they at least deserve to know exactly where it's going. So are these charity projects genuinely making a lasting difference, or are they just performative acts for the camera?
This is unlimited money. And the next person to buy a Fusel's bar at my local Walmart, we're gonna kidnap and give this money.
Imagine this. You're browsing your favorite social media and you come across an ad from MrBeast, offering a limited edition hoodie for $50. But here's the twist. With every purchase, you get a chance to win a $100,000 car. It sounds like an amazing deal, right? But what if I told you that this could be a clever way to scam people using illegal lotteries? And that the true value of the hoodie is being massively inflated by the so-called chance of winning a big prize. So although the product is only $50, instead of selling you the hoodie, it's also paired with the promise of a chance to win something huge. Like in this case, a car or a massive cash prize. So now the value of the hoodie isn't just based on the design anymore, and it's tied to the idea of winning a car. And to put it simply, this tactic is essentially gambling, and it's often unregulated, which can make it an illegal lottery. And when the odds of winning are so slim, you're essentially being tricked into buying something more than the product's actually worth. The hoodie might just cost $10 to make, but it's linked to the chance of winning something big, and it's being sold for $50, making it seem like a better deal than it really is. This increases the perceived value of the product, even though it's not worth that much on its own. And the issue is that MrBeast actually has used this tactic in many cases to drive massive sales, and he's even done live streams which have been deleted right now, which is awfully suspicious. By offering people the chance to win something life-changing, he might be convincing thousands to overpay for an item that's actually worth far less. Even though he's not explicitly calling it a lottery, the strategy of linking a purchase to a random price with slim chances of winning is by definition a form of illegal gambling in many jurisdictions. So it's really funny how people are being led to believe that they're getting a great deal when in reality they're just paying for a chance of something that's almost impossible to win. And through this, MrBeast has been scamming millions of people and earning loads and loads of money. So let me know what you guys think about this, and there's all the substantial evidence of this on the internet, so I'm not bringing anything new on the table. And it's just crazy how this is happening right in front of our eyes, and there's no law and order that's stopping him from doing this. But the next time you see a MrBeast sale that gives you a chance to win an item of high value, just remember that you watched this video and just think again before purchasing it. The failures did not stop there. Along with Beast Burger, Lunchly and Beast Games, MrBeast has found himself mired in other controversies. From his involvement in poorly received crypto projects to accusations of exploiting workers for his videos, it seems that every new business venture has been tainted with a scandal. His empire of success is now overshadowed by one L after another. I linked a detailed video from an ex-employee of MrBeast where he explains the scandals of MrBeast through the perspective of someone who has worked for him in the description, so do check it out if you're interested. Fans are starting to see through the facade, with many questioning whether MrBeast's philanthropic image was just another way to make more money. As he continues to expand his brand into every conceivable market, it's clear that the cracks in the foundation are beginning to show. In the end, MrBeast's story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the risks of growing too fast. It's clear that even the most successful YouTubers can't escape the consequences of bad decisions, dishonesty, and failed ventures. Even though many of these ideas were great, they were executed very poorly. Will MrBeast be able to bounce back from all of this? Or has the once mighty king of YouTube finally met his match? Only time will tell. Thank you so much for making it this far, and I make all these videos by myself, which takes a lot of time and effort, so please consider subscribing for weekly documentaries like this, and it'll be a big help for a small creator like me.